Excellent. I apologise if you can hear the siren also. My office is on the corner of Hoddle Street and Elizabeth Street. So, anything could happen. So without further ado, my name is Sara Stuart. I am a proud Gilmoroy woman, Northern New South Wales Gunnedah, and as Troy said, I am the CEO and founding director of Currency Print and Corporate Communications, a not-for-profit social enterprise Aboriginal print manufacturer. In Victoria, we are the only Aboriginal owned and operated social enterprise print manufacturer here in Victoria. We set up Currency Print and Corporate Communications to, how did I move that? Excellent, go back. No, next. Can I move that to next? Oh, that one. We set up Currency Print and Corporate Communications to help end poverty for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. As you can see, there's some pretty amazing stats here. 49% of our fellow Indigenous Australians live below the poverty line right here in Australia. 64% of these Indigenous Australians live in absolute poverty, not in Bangladesh, not overseas, right here in your backyard. Studies show employment and cultural safety are the most significant determinants of improved social, emotional, economic and physical wellbeing for Indigenous Australians. So let's really drill down and see what that really means. 12, the average number of people in each Indigenous household. 791, the average Indigenous weekly household income, or 2 daily takeaway coffees a day. Compared to 3, the average number of people in each non-Indigenous household, and $998, the average non-Indigenous weekly household income, or 11 daily takeaway coffees. Want some more figures to think about? 55%, the percentage of Indigenous Australians in the Australian labour force today, compared to 93% of non-Indigenous Australians in the labour force. We've talked about why we do this and we've talked about what the gaps are. Now let's pivot and have a look about how you can help create parity for Indigenous businesses. The print spend is $6 billion a year in Australia alone. There are 8% of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander business owners in Australia, just 8%. So what I'm asking you today to do is to pivot just 8% of your current print spend. Not anymore. I'm not asking you to spend anymore. Just pivot 8% of your current print spend and spend it with an Aboriginal social enterprise. What does that mean? If every Australian business pivoted just 8% of their current spend with an Australian print design manufacturer, that would relate to $4.8 million annually. As you can see, that's pretty impressive. But what I think you'll find the more impressive number is what your dollar spend will relate to in social and economic value back to Australia. The impact of your 8% social spend is $22 million annually. Financial benefit to the Australian economy. If what I've spoken today is not enough still, let me give you 5 more reasons. By using social Indigenous procurement, you will generate a huge positive impact that doesn't require any additional funding. You will stimulate greater opportunities for a stronger and more diverse economy. You will encourage local economic development and growth by creating more jobs for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. You will help your business achieve social responsible targets. And the most important, if you really need to drill down and think about why you should be doing this, you will help close the employment gap that we have spoken about earlier on up, and as Uncle Colin and also Troy just discussed, between non-Indigenous Australians and Indigenous Australians. So today, if you may not have, or you may not have the control to pivot 8% of your print spend, I urge you to think about how you can spend with the other Aboriginal businesses. We are all in this together. Thank you. Did I forget to move all your slides? Sorry. I went off the screen. Sorry, do you want me to flick them back through?
We're going to catch up with you later, Sara. Sarah, is it Sarah or Sara?
Sarah. You can call me whatever you like, though.
Your name is probably wise to call you that. That is brilliant. We're going to, everyone who's tuned in today, we're going to be able to catch up with you after in the panel discussion. So we'll let you go now. Just turn off your camera and mic and it'll boot you off. Thank you so much.